Hey everybody, Ashley Smothers here. I'm going to do a quick video to show you guys how I do like a 5-minute face with Savvy Minerals by Young Living makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and kind of talk along the way. So it's probably going to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with a primer. And a lot of people, especially with Young Living, they use like Young Living's Art Skincare Moisturizer as their primer. I don't have that, so I'm going to use just sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is really good for my skin because my skin tends to be oily, and this moisturizes my skin without being like greasy. I'm also going to add a drop of frankincense essential oil. You can look up frankincense essential oil. Just Google it and look up the uses, especially for skincare. It is awesome for skincare, but it's also really good for like focusing and concentration, meditation, prayer, among a ton of other things. So the sweet almond oil, I'm just going to do, 3 drops. I was going to say a couple. And then I'm just going to do 1 drop of frankincense. If I don't have frankincense, I will use like manuka or lavender, or other oils that are really good for skin. Okay, so I'm just going to rub that in real good and put it on my face just like a primer. I'm also going to put it on my neck because anything, and I don't know before I start, I don't know a lot about makeup, which is why I'm doing a makeup tutorial. I don't know a lot about makeup, but I do know as far as like makeup and skincare, anything that you do to your face, you want to do to your neck and your chest too. So there's that. I got my primer on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start doing my makeup. I do have some blemishes, unfortunately, so I'm going to cover those up first. So a lot of people I think this is Warm 1, by the way. This is the lightest of the warm colors that Young Living has. They have colors for all skin tones, but you know, if they don't have your color, then you can even mix and match and try to find your color. If you purchase the makeup, you can exchange it if it's not the right color. So, but this color works perfect for me, so that's what I'm going to go with. I'm just going to tap a little bit in here, and then conceal. So a lot of people I think are a little weary about mineral makeup because of, you know, it doesn't stay on all day. But what I did just now was I sprayed my brush with Savvy Minerals Misting Spray, which is basically a blend of water, glycerin, and several essential oils, including rose essential oil. If you know anything about, you know, if you're in the oily world at all, you know that rose essential oil is like, you want to get your hands on that because it is like a prized possession. So I've got some shininess and blackheads on my nose, so I'm going to cover those up too. But what the misting spray does is it basically picks up those minerals, and with the glycerin in it, it's a natural form of glycerin, it adheres it to your skin. The primer also helps. But I think a lot of people, especially, you know, with mineral makeup, you're just like, that's not going to stay on. But with this misting spray, it does. Okay, so I've got a 2-year-old, and last night he decided to sleep in our bed. So that meant I got kicked in the face a lot and didn't get any sleep. So I've got some bags under my eyes that I'm going to cover up. But I think a lot of people also, you know, think this is too expensive. They hear natural, and people automatically think that natural things are more expensive when they're really not. If you shop at Ulta or Sephora or MAC or any of those, then you can afford this makeup. I mean, this is actually, a lot of it's cheaper than that makeup. And I've been crazy surprised at how long this lasts. As far as the blush, eyeshadow, I got that on heavy. Blush and eyeshadow and lipstick, lip gloss, everything I ordered in June whenever it all first came out, and I've not had to order it again. I probably won't have, you'll see in just a minute, I probably won't have to order it for another 2 years. I'm not even kidding you. And the eyeshadows are like 15 bucks. The blushes are like 20 something. I mean, it's super affordable. Okay, so this is my my brush, and Young Living makes brushes, but I just have these like $10 brushes from Walmart. I don't have the Young Living brushes yet, but I hear they are amazing. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna just spray my brush. I've got my foundation in here, and then I'm just gonna pick it up, tap off any excess, but you can see where that picks that up, and then I'm just gonna do circles. This doesn't get everywhere because it adheres to the brush, the brush, and then it just sticks to your skin. So I got that on. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm just going to talk a little bit about why you want to make the switch to natural makeup. About a year ago, I started to make the switch to natural makeup of what I thought was natural makeup. And then I was looking, and I mean, mascara, foundation, the whole spiel. And then I would notice that there, okay, so there's a website called environmentalworkinggroup.org, or EWG.org, Environmental Working Group. You can put in any ingredient of household cleaning products, makeup, basically anything that you use, food, in there, and it will tell you what, on a score, how toxic it is, I guess. And those makeups that I was using, I'm gonna make all my crazy makeup faces, by the way, because it's fun to do, right? But so I was putting in those ingredients in that website, and several of them still came up, as not natural or a toxic product. So I actually, for a little bit there, I stopped wearing foundation. And then Young Living in June of this year, 2017, they came out with Savvy Minerals, which I was absolutely ecstatic about and went bananas over. But like I said, I was still a little weary because I'd used mineral makeup before and it didn't, do much for my skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna do more over. It's super easy. I mean, you can see that there's no crazy technique. I'm literally just putting it on. I'm gonna put a little bit on my neck like I did. Okay, get my hair out of my face. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do my blush. Excuse me. And Young Living has several really, really pretty blushes to choose from, but my favorite that I'm gonna use today is called Smashing. It's got more of a cool tint to it, cooler tint, which I love. And I'm also going to use a technique called foiling, which is basically where you take the misting spray and spray it on your brush. And then I've got some in the lid here. Do you see how that shimmers and it's like a cool color? It is so, so, so pretty. So I'm going to pick up, I mean, literally, you guys, I'm picking up. You can barely even see it. Wow. So what this does is that it just brings out the pigments in the color, and you barely have to use any. So for one, that saves you money anyway because you barely have to use any of it. But it also helps it to stay on all day long. And one of my favorite things about this makeup, besides it being all natural and not having any junk in it, is that it is made with kaolin clay. Excuse me. It's made with kaolin clay, which absorbs your excess oil all day long. Okay, so there's my blush. So whenever I was talking about earlier about the environmental working group and all that kind of stuff, so this mineral makeup, it is free of parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, talc, bismuth, petrochemicals, nanoparticles. Is literally free of everything that is bad for you in makeup. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't really care what's in my makeup, you know, just makes me look good, I don't care. If you knew what those things did to you, you might care. So all those things that I mentioned, they have, so what I'm doing, I'm going to do a base with this eyeshadow. It's residual. It's so pretty and shimmery. And I do the foiling with it too. So this is wet. I'm just going to dip it in and start putting it on. Okay, but so all those toxins that are in our, you know, the average makeup, they have a tendency to disrupt our nervous systems, disrupt our immune systems. I mean, I think there's a study somewhere. I sound great saying that, don't I? There's a study somewhere, but there is a study that like before, I think it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, men use like 80 toxins on their skin, and women use like 500, simply because of the skincare and makeup and stuff that we use. So I'm almost done with this. Let me finish this, sorry. Okay, so there's just the base, and while that's, because I'm foiling, so this is wet, so while that's drying, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So with my eyebrows, I'm gonna use the Savvy Minerals Multitasker. It's super, super, super dark, as you can see, and I was really scared to buy it at first to use for my eyebrows because it's so dark, but this is all buildable color. So you can make this as light or as dark as you want. And if you see like the residual, like that is literally what I use for my eyebrows. I don't even like dip it in there. All this stuff is literally going to last me like 2 years. Except for the foundation. I have bought the foundation again one time since June, but that's it. All the rest, I mean, is so affordable. Okay, so here I go with my eyebrows. So when I was 13 years old, I'm about to tell an embarrassing story about myself. When I was 13 years old, I shaved my eyebrows off because I had a unibrow, or what I thought was a unibrow, and they never grew back the same. So ever since then, I've filled in my brows just a little bit because, I mean, some of you probably fill in your brows anyway, but I like have to, because they never grew back the same. And all of you makeup artists out there, please don't butcher me because I don't know how to do makeup. I'm just like everybody else and putting on makeup my own way. Okay, so there's my eyebrows. And with a multitasker, you can literally use it for eyebrows, eyeshadow, lip liner, eyeliner, anything. So I'm actually going to use it, rub that in a little. I'm actually going to use it for my crease. Okay. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about, so every month Young Living has promotions. Like if you spend X amount, you get a free oil or free product. December, and they come out with it every month on the 1st. So this month you get, with everything together, if you were to spend, you know, 100 PV, 190, 250, or 300 PV, you get Life 9 Probiotics, Northern Lights Black Spruce Essential Oil, Lemon Essential Oil, Nutmeg Essential Oil, let me see, Sacred Frankincense Essential Oil, and yeah, I think that's it. But all of those, the Life 9 Probiotics, you guys can research that. They're wonderful. My husband, he loves them. Okay, so here's this. So basically, if you're not a member of Young Living, you can join, and then if you want to purchase some Savvy Minerals makeup, then you'll be able, you know, you'll get some of that stuff for free. I mean, literally, it is for free. So if you want to do that, of course, let me know. or, you know, those of you who are members who are watching this, you can do the same. You're a member, so you get the 24% off, and then you also can get those items for free. And then you get the cash back too if you're on Essential Rewards, or the points back. Okay, so that's, I'm just gonna do a quick thing. Okay, so then I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeliner with it, nothing crazy. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my lip. No, actually, I'm gonna do my my powder, which is the Mineral Veil. This is the bomb, you guys. This is so pretty and shimmery, and it gives your skin a dewy look without being dewy, without being like greasy. So I'm gonna put this in the lid. Just pour a little bit in there. Whoopsie, that was a lot of it. I'm gonna use, actually, I'm gonna use my foundation brush, or just, you know, knock it off. And so this is what I was talking about earlier, that's made with kaolin clay. It's gonna absorb that excess oil, and I'm gonna go crazy here in a minute. But it's gonna absorb that excess oil and all day long, and set your makeup. So what I'm doing now is I'm just doing a little bit of a highlight. I don't contour or do anything like that. Whoopsie. But I do like to highlight my cheekbones, and up here, a little bit of highlight up here, and a little bit on my nose. But that's really all the contouring I do, just because, like I said, this is, without me talking, this is a 5-minute face that I do really quick, because I have 2 boys who are wild and bananas. So I literally have 5 minutes to do my makeup. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. Get ready. Okay, crazy makeup faces. I'm gonna do my neck, my nose, my forehead. So you can see the I mean, it's so pretty, and it's so just a really pretty dewy look, like I said, without being a dewy feel. Really velvety makeup, feels so natural. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do a really quick mascara. I don't, hold on baby, I got babies. I don't have the Savvy Minerals mascara, but the mascara is actually infused with lavender essential oil. Right now I am using an organic mascara, but not Savvy Minerals, which I cannot wait to get my hands on. Okay, normally I would do a coat or two, or, you know, 2 or 3 coats, but I'm not today. Just do something real quick. Okay, so next I'm gonna do my lips. This is Daydream lipstick. It's a natural nude pink color. Very pretty. It's a lot like the blush smashing that I showed you. It's got like that cool tint. And then I'm gonna use the Savvy Minerals lip gloss in Abundant. It is infused with peppermint essential oil, which will give your lips that plump feeling. And it smells good, stays on. So basically, in a nutshell, that is how I do my 5-minute face. My hair is crazy right now. A little bit more mascara. And like I said, this is buildable color. You can go as light or as dark as you want. But for the gist of it, that's how I do my makeup. Alright, so thanks for watching. And if you have questions or anything, or comment below, or ask me, or message me. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know, that it's easy, it's affordable, it's quick, it's really pretty, it covers well. You can see my blemishes are covered, and all that. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend.